What's the real difference between a sales manager and a sales coach? Most people think it's the same role, but it's really not. And look, I've spent 25 years in sales leadership. I've worked with Fortune 500 companies, coached hundreds of sales teams, and helped organizations generate billions in additional revenue. The pattern that I see over and over is this. Managers who can't figure out why their teams keep underperforming are almost always leaning too hard into the management side and not nearly enough into the coaching side. There are 5 specific areas where these two roles are fundamentally different. And once you see it, everything about how you lead your teams is going to change. Now, each role has their function, no doubt about it. There are things that managers have to focus on that have absolutely nothing to do with being a sales coach. But at the end of the day, they're in this position to drive sales. That is the ultimate goal. And that goal is best achieved by pushing the sales coaching envelope more than most managers are currently. So if you're a sales manager and you're consistently running into production number issues, that's the signal telling you, hey, I'm not leveraging the coaching role enough. Starting with number 1, focus. Sales managers are accountable for the number, the pipeline, the forecast, quota attainment, driving adherence to performance targets. But when you put the sales coach hat on, the focus shifts entirely to development, helping people improve their skills, their behavior, how they think about their work, think about the difference in questions. A sales manager is asking, are we going to hit the number this quarter? A coach is asking, why is this rep winning or losing, and how do I help them get better? And those are 2 questions that lead you to completely different places. Number 2 is time horizon. Sales managers are almost always short-term focused. This quarter, this month, this deal, whatever's in the current funnel, right? That's where the head is at. A sales coach is playing the long game, building the capability of that person in ways that will have implications over the next year, 2 years, over their entire career. I mean, managers fix this quarter, coaches build next year's top performers. Number 3 is conversation style. This is where you really see it play out in the day-to-day. Sales managers tend to tell people things, directed kinds of conversations. They ask very specific, pointed questions. And honestly, those kinds of interactions don't tend to feel great on the receiving end. Coaching conversations look completely different. They're collaborative, explorative. The coach is asking questions, guiding, challenging thinking, and think about which one actually moves the needle on performance. The conversation where someone walks away feeling like they discovered something on their own, or the one where they walk away feeling they just got talked at. It's not even close. Number 4 is metrics. The metrics that these 2 roles track can be very different. On the management side, they're focused on outcomes, lagging indicators, right? Revenue, win rate, deal size, all those kinds of things. On the coaching side, it's behaviors, leading indicators, more qualitative stuff. What's the actual quality of your discovery question? What's your deal strategy and execution? Who are the people you are actually talking to in the account? It's really about collaborating on the nuances of how the deal is developing rather than just looking at whether you won or lost. Losing a deal is a late indicator. A coach is looking at how the opportunity is playing out long before the outcome ever shows up. Number 5 is your role within deals. And this one is critical. Sales managers can be that person who jumps in to be the super salesperson, right? They get worried about the deal they might lose because it's going to impact their number and make them look bad on their leadership. So they swoop in and save it. Sales coaches generally understand the wisdom of staying out of deals for the most part. Unless you've talked about it and collaborated together, unless the rep has earnestly asked for your help, a coach generally stays out. Because a sales coach understands the power of helping a salesperson win independently without you there. And here's what happens all too often with those super sales managers who keep running in as this knight in shining armor. They create dependence. The team starts relying on them to come and rescue every deal. And that manager becomes the bottleneck in their own team's production. They become the ceiling. So the goal here is really about balance, right? You're not abandoning your management role. You've still got a number to hit, you've still got a pipeline to manage, but most sales managers push way too far on the management side and barely scratch the surface on the coaching. If your team is consistently missing their number, start asking yourself, which hat have you been wearing more? Now, if you're managing strategic accounts and you want to go deeper and you want to maximize all of them, let's talk. I work with enterprise account managers to install the systems and frameworks that actually protect and grow your biggest accounts. It's the same system I use to grow an Amazon account over $9 billion. There's a link in the description to book a free call with me. Now, if you want to understand why most sales training completely falls flat and what actually works to transform your sales organization, I broke it all down in this video. Go watch this next one. Thanks for watching.